Cool. Off we go then. Decent hand, I will not mulligan this. I mean, could be better, but I have all my colors, I have something to fill my graveyard, I have something to cast afterwards, so I guess I'll keep. Let's see what we're going up against. Ooh, Zur the Enchanter. That guy could be annoying. That's a good draw, actually. This guy could be annoying. Right, so Roya is going with Animar Soul of Elements. This guy is going for Rafik, so he could be a pretty beat downy as well. That could be difficult. Then this guy is going for a Zur. Zur is actually one of the most hated commanders out there, I want to say, because he does quite stupid things searching up enchantments. He goes get like solitary confinement, so you can attack him, and then he just gets pretty big and pretty stupid. I used to have a Zur deck, and it's pretty cool, it's pretty powerful. Just a lot of people afterwards won't really play with you, because yeah, they won't like you much. But yeah, I have nothing against that, so, and that was another good draw. So yeah, let's see how that plays out for us. So we have a bunch of colors here. I'm gonna go with a swamp, because I have a Vizara that is triple black. So swamp it is. And Soul Ring for him, so that's okay. I guess in Animar, in any case, Soul Ring doesn't particularly help you get your commander out faster, just because, yeah, it just doesn't. But it's always a good one. Not much going on here. What is this avatar? Is that like a merfolk thing? Looks like a mixture between a merfolk and Nidmizet. Yeah, we'll see. Ugh, Great Oromancy. That is annoying. Because then all the stuff he goes get with his Zur is much harder to kill. We don't have any mass disenchants, I don't think. So, well, let's see. I do think that Zur is going to be our #1 target, though. Like I'm saying this as if we had much pressure to put on anyone, right? But yeah. I just dropped a study here. It's much better, I think, than my Forbidden Alchemy. The sooner you drop the study, the better. So that's why we played that there. Animar then. I don't think I'm going to be drawing a card of this. Homeward Path, that's fine. I don't think we even have anything that steals creatures here, nor do any of these. So pretty powerful commanders here. I think this will be an interesting game. A lot of colors. I mean, everyone is playing blue, so we all have to be a bit careful there with counter spells. They all do powerful things, so I think this should be a good game. What is this? Oh, Soltari Visionary. That is pretty annoying for the Zur guy. That is very good. That's actually a nice card that I haven't considered much in Commander. He is kind of like the Trigon Predator guy. Boom, and a screw. Too bad for him. So yeah, he seems to be a bit mana screwed. We will just be passing the turn here, and then heuristic first. Does make sense. I would agree that the heuristic study has to die first. I could putrefy the Soltari Visionary, but I don't know if that is really something I want to do. I do want to keep my heuristic study around, but I kind of want to keep the Soltari Visionary around too, because Greater Oromancy and all his enchantments, it kind of keeps... Yeah, that is a good point, actually. That is a good point. So, calling Oracle. I was just chatting with someone, so I don't really know what was coiling Oracle there. Forest. Okay, so he ramped into a forest. And he is gonna go get a Primeval Titan. Kinda sucks. But Animar is beating down on the Zur guy. I mean, this is what I say. Okay, he has a greater Ormancy down, but he doesn't have even out of his colors. This guy is not the biggest threat right now because he has that is true. That is true. Like, everyone hates Zur, and for a good reason. This guy is pretty broken. Okay, so he is going after my heuristic study. Do we want to let that happen, or you know what? I think I'll sacrifice my heuristic study for the good of the team, because I think it's good to have the Soltari Visionary down there just to keep this guy real. Because otherwise, I don't know if that was on camera or not. This guy actually said, blow the... Yeah, basically this, right? This guy was saying, blow the heuristic study first because it gets out of hand, and that's true, that is true. But then this guy made a good point, and that basically, copy enchantment. If he plays a copy enchantment, then you can't touch any of his enchantments, right? Because it's... because they both get Shroud. Yeah. Okay, so this guy conceded. I'm just gonna drop one of these things. Oh, I feel kind of bad that I didn't putrefy the guy there, but whatever. So what do I want to keep? I want to think the Grave Robber, because then I can remove one of these cards and just flip it and then reanimate the other guys. So I think that is the play here. Kind of an early concede from this guy, although it is tough for him without the correct mana and the Soltari Visionary. But I don't really like it when people concede so early, because I mean, this is a really good commander. It's people are gonna gang up on you, and it's just normal that something like this would happen. So I'm kind of disappointed that happened, but oh well, what can you do? People do what people do. Got my Rat Rogue. Guess we're gonna get Pete Titan going on here. Would be cool if... Hey, actually, that I can do that. I can Shriek Maw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw another land, I can... Scavenging Goose! Oh. Exile target, no cards in the graveyard, jab, jab, jub, jab. That kinda sucks. What do I want to do? I'm not exactly sure how this works. I think my guy still flips if he removes the card in response, but just to be sure, I'm gonna flip it now. Well, that kind of sucks. That does mean that I am not gonna be able to reanimate anything. Stupid Scavenging Goose. And there's the Pete Titan. By the way, if you have Scavenging Goose for some reason, that's a pretty good card. Really good on Graveyard Hate. I would definitely put that here. Even though we kind of want creatures in the graveyard, sometimes it's better to have some of this targeted creature removal in play. I didn't add it to this deck because this card is worth like 25 tickets or something. I think it's used in Legacy or something like that. It's kind of expensive. So, and like, it's not really worth paying 25 tickets for this card if you didn't get it in one of the commander decks. So, yeah. Maul Drifter. So, we're getting a pretty fat Animar here. I think it's gonna actually be Wrath time pretty soon here. Who is he attacking? Both of us. Okay. pro white, pro black, so can't really block that. And he has mana to remove whatever I'm trying to reanimate, so that's not really gonna happen. I think it's Life's Finale time, and probably targeting this guy. I guess he has the most big, fat, horrible creatures that I would want to remove. And I mean, he did have Primeval Titan and Scavenging Goose in his deck, so that means it's a deck with good cards, with good expensive cards. So I would say more probable that he has more powerful cards that I wanna keep him kind of out of. Best thing here would be if this guy now drops a Rafik with a mini. That would be like the best ever. Or if he Wraths. I'm good with Wrath. Looks like a Rafik. That's actually perfect. That's just what I wanted. Now I can easily Life's Finale. That's just perfect. He's attacking this guy, which makes sense. The ginormous Animar guy. Alright, so I could attack this guy. He's not going to trade his Rafik. Not much can go wrong there. If he does, like, the only reason I wouldn't attack is because if we trade, that's fine. I'm going to Life's Finale anyway. Is if this guy has like Arcane Denial or something. But I don't think that's the case. I think I'm just going to take my 4 damage here. I think it's very unlikely that A, he blocks, and B, given that he blocks, this guy has a... it's that guy. And this guy has also an Arcane Denial, so... Yeah, so no blocks as expected. And then just Life's Finale. So, target... player, 3 cards, that guy. He's just exiling something. What is it? Scavenging Goose, target for building alchemy. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so there we go. What do we have here then? Annoying cards that I wanna take away. Kiki Jiki. Oh, Jingataxias, really? I'm gonna take that out for sure. Clone Consecrated Sphinx is pretty bad. That guy I don't care about. So Jingataxias is gonna be one of them. And then possibly like an Ulamog. And then either a Vor Clicky Siki Nex or whatever he's called. Or... Right, so it's gonna be Ulamog. It's gonna be Jingataxias. Wait, what? I am not really sure what... Wait, what? Oh, I see. So that was a pretty stupid play. Apparently, this puts him into the graveyard, doesn't exile them. So that was pretty stupid. Yeah, that's what you get for not reading your own cards. Yeah, so that wasn't good at all. I mean, it's still worth it for the Wrath, but I mean. So he replaces Animar. Mirari's Wake, that's pretty good. Sky Swallower. Rexial doesn't do much because he doesn't have a graveyard. That was also pretty stupid because I could have Mimoplasmed the Jingataxias, which would have been good. That's quite unfortunate. So keep in mind. Although that does actually do Life's Finale, it actually makes Life's Finale better than I thought. Because it puts him into the graveyard, which is cool for these things. Just gonna go with this Zara here, I think. Makes sense. Primordial Sage. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may draw a card. At least I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna have him a bit under control with the. There he draws the Muldrifter again. With that stuff, with my Bizarre. Yeah, a bit unfortunate, and also a bit unfortunate that I have basically no way of killing this stupid thing. Well, I guess with like one of those edict spells, if like the Siphon Flesh. How much commander damage did I get? That's like 6, 9 already. 9, yeah. Okay, so I have to keep that in mind. It's actually cool then, Last Finale. I mean, I actually just put this in here because I wanted to have more Wraths in the deck, or some Wraths in the deck. But this is actually pretty good with the Mimoplasm then. You get like the 3 best creatures in the graveyard that you can then clone. That is pretty sick. Pretty sick indeed. Too bad I didn't know that before. Yeah. So now, ooh, Sheoldred. That's a good one. So I definitely want to kill this off before he casts any more stuff. And then I think I'll just drop a Sky Swallower. Is that better than a Sheoldred? No, I think the Sheoldred is just better because that eventually takes care of the Animar. Or not? 9, 12. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Do I get something back? Yeah, Eternal Witness. I'm not even sure. Oh, there we go. So we have a lot of creature killing shizzle going on. And this thing can eventually kill his Animar. I would have rather had this as a surprise, you know, just to kill the Animar for good. Because now he actually knows and can play around this, but I mean, it's a difficult combo to deal with, I guess. I'm still gonna get hit for a bunch here with this Animar. And I'm just getting a Muldrifter out of the deal. But I guess that's still fine. And, you know, like, even if he does kill this, I can Mimoplasm my Sheoldred back. Because now, I mean, he has to drop 2 creatures in order for his Animar to survive. And even then, I just kill one of them with one of these cards. So that's fairly decent. And even Wrath isn't so great for them because I can just get my Sheoldred back. Yeah, so I think he's gonna go for the 2 creature plan and just try to kill me with his Animar. But I do have removal, so that's not gonna be so great for him. And what do I get back? I can actually... Well, now I just get Eternal Witness, I guess, and I don't even know what I'm getting back after that. Maybe like a Life Finale. Or maybe I just get my Nesumi Grave Robber back. Not even sure. And then I can actually... not cycle, but evoke the Shriekmon. I can get it back every turn, so I effectively kill like 3 creatures a turn. Right, so that's what he's doing. That's actually pretty decent for us. Gets the Mirari's Wake. And I think he probably thinks he's gonna get out of this by just playing a bunch of creatures, but I do have removal in my hand, so that's not gonna work out so great for him. Whoa, what's going on here? Does he have a counterspell or something? What is going on? Blue Sun Zenith. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I have the feeling that he is going to Wrath this turn. At least that does mean that a Mirari's Wake is dead, because we don't want him keeping this after Wrath. That would be just bad. So either way, like if he wraths, everything dies. I mean, I would for sure prefer that he doesn't, but it's not the end of the world if he does. And if he doesn't, then we have our super combo here. And even if he does wrath, I have a Mimoplasm to get back my Sheoldred, so that should be acceptable. Birthing Pod, that's interesting. What does he have? What good 6 does he have? I should know, because I kind of... Oh, he has a Duplicant. He can go and kill my Sheoldred. So that kind of sucks. That does kind of suck. But that's still okay, because... No, that's not okay. I don't get it back ever, right? It's just exiled. Yeah. Yeah, that is actually pretty bad. So now I would take the Wrath. And I'm at 16 commander damage, so if he plays 2 more creatures next turn, I'm dead. Which is a bit unfortunate. That's fine, but not really what we want. Wrath! Wrath, boy! This guy has some mana floating for some reason. Yeah, that's not really relevant. I mean, he does get the Birthing Pod, but... Yeah, that's at least something. I think I possibly want to just drop the Simic Sky Swallower just to block the Animar. But still, it's like a chumper, actually. Or I can get a sort of like a Muldrifter, exiling Genesis. Not looking great. That's actually a good draw. Spearbreaker Behemoth. That is a good draw. Because it can infinite block that Animar. That is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna drop that then. Otherwise, yeah, that's just what I want to do. So one more, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then just pass, I guess. So he's leveling up his dude. I'm fine with that. Dropping an Ulamog, really? Unfortunate that I didn't have another land here. Yeah, I guess that thing hurts us the most. Yeah. But Ulamog is another annoying one. Eternal Witness. That's pretty good for him. So yeah, he can actually cast that, and then I'm actually dead. Yeah. So that... Yeah. I guess I probably screwed up a bit there with that Life's Finale. Because then I could have just copied the Jinigitakis and that was probably game. So yeah, the moral of the story here, kids, is know what your cards do. Yeah, I mean, to be completely fair, I don't really play with Life's Finale and Overwhelming Forces in my deck, so that's why I didn't know so much what it was doing. Tell me that's Jingitax, and that would be Brutalizer Exarch. Yeah. So this guy's gonna win pretty easily. And to be fair, that's something we deserve, because we let him shuffle all of his graveyard back and get back his Muldrifter and have his Jingitaxes and Ulamog in his deck. So yeah. So that's a bit disappointing that out of the 3 games that we played, 2 of them we could have maybe won if we had actually played correctly. Um, yeah, that's kind of disappointing. But yeah, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments afterwards what you think about. Well, obviously about the deck. If there's something that you would have done differently, I would assume there probably is, right? Because I mean, I'm trying to do this within a budget limitation. Yeah, and also I guess let me know if you like these kind of things, just cheap budget versions of Commander. If this is something you would like to see more, or you just want to go for the all-powerful decks, just let me know what you think. And yeah, see you next time.